What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Realistic Career Mode. This is episode 6, and as you can see, we're looking at the calendar. And for the month of November, only 3 games: Cadiz away, Cadiz at home, Levante away, and rounding off with Granada. As we look at the news for October, Inaki Williams was up for Player of the Month, but he didn't win it. Nabil Fekir won it. Fair play to the lads, although I thought Williams had an outstanding month, including that hat-trick against Espanyol, bringing us back from 3-0 down to draw 3-all, 2 goals in injury time. Obviously not worthy enough for Player of the Month, but still, going into this episode, we had a couple of conflicts with players. Raul Garcia basically coming to me and saying, "Look, boss, I'm back to full fitness now. I'm ready to be a starter." But I had to humble him a little bit and just say, "Look, like Raul, your injury obviously wasn't ideal for us, but since then we've developed, we've adapted, we've got a new system, a new formation. You just don't fit it at the moment, so you're gonna have to play a bit part on the bench, and we'll go from there." He wasn't happy with the response, but wanted to keep it realistic and didn't just want to keep the players happy for that sake. And you can see that with Santi Mina as well. Like, it's just not really working out with Mina. He wants to play. I don't really back him, to be honest. But anyway, into this game we go. Cadiz at home, starting off the episode. They are in the bottom half, and we're at home. So I'd expect us to win. We're on. We did lose the last game of the last episode, but before then we had gone 7 undefeated. So we were the top scorers in the league. So we were going into a nice bit of run, but not the start we wanted. A bad goal to concede, to be honest. Fernandez had the ball, had the chance to clear, lost it again, and then the shot came in, and Simon probably should have saved it. He didn't. And then before you know it, we're 2-0 down to a low side in La Liga. Not the best start to the episode that we wanted. But I'll be honest, it would go from bad to worse here as well, as Bachiche apparently is not even fouled, is tackled fairly, but he stays down, our left back, adding to the injury crisis we're having. And the way he was going down, it didn't look good for him. So hopefully not too bad an injury for Yuri, but we'll see. We brought on DeMarcos in his place as we were looking to counter-attack just before half-time, and Jens Johnson slides in recklessly, gets his second yellow card of the game. And we would be up a man, but down 2 at the break. We change formation, bring on Raul Garcia, ironically, after we had just told him that he wasn't a starter. It's like, look, now, here's your chance, Raul. Have a bit of involvement, bring us back into this game. And can we see another comeback in the save? Show me that you should be starting. I've just realised this as I was watching that as well. I changed formation, and I had Fernandez at left back and Kappa at centre back. So I've just realised that now. Not ideal. But Garcia would have an instant impact, setting up Inaki Williams, who else, to make half the deficit and make it 2-1. We were battering Cadiz in the second half. Obviously a man up, chasing the game as well. We wouldn't let them get out of their own half. And Ceballos blazed an effort over. Cadiz had a rare venture into our box in the second half. And the former Man City man, Alvaro Negredo, would finish clinically to make the lead 3-1, and then former Brighton striker Andoni would make it 4. And I'm not really sure what happened in this game, to be honest. We just got absolutely battered. It wasn't great at all. Just like we weren't at the races, and it was looking like it was going to be 2 defeats in 2. They almost made it 5 late on, and then Nico Melamed with a beautiful curling effort to put it top bins. Makes it 4-2. We're into injury time. Through ball to Minayin. He intercepts the player, plays it to Inaki Williams, who gets his second of the game. So he continues his run for the golden boot. Makes it 4-3. His third episode in a row. Sorry, third game in a row. Inaki Williams has scored in injury time. It's the third episode in a row we've been a man up in one of the games. But alas, it wouldn't hold out. We lost the game 4-3. Our defence has been poor recently, I'm not going to lie. It hasn't been great. We've been shipping in goals. I think that's 10-3 now. So we start off the episode with an L, back-to-back Ls. And it's just more bad news. Bachiche, 2 months, dislocated shoulder, and we're going to have to replace him at left-back now. So he adds to, I think it's the same injury, actually, that Berenguer had. So not great. And as you can see by the league table, we are just about in that top 8. We are 8th. It's such a congested pack, pushing for Champions League football. We can't afford a bad run, so we were looking to bounce back straight away against Levante. We would bring in Balenciaga in at left back for his first start of the season. Sticking with the 4-4-1-1, Garcia still on the bench, even though he did have a goal contribution. I'm backing Nico Williams on the right. The game starts and Levante almost take the lead early on, but after that we dominated. We played well. We knew we had to get a win and get a reaction. And honestly, this guy is an absolute joke. Inaki Williams' finishing is incredible. Some of the goals he's been scoring this season have just been unreal, and he's just consistent. That's the main thing. His finishing is consistent. When I get the ball with him and shoot, I honestly think it's like 9 times out of 10 he'll probably score. And he scores here. Makes it 1-0 back across the keeper, 25 minutes in. Unai Simon, really, really good save there. And as you would see, a player goes up for a header and stays down. It's one of the Williams brothers. It's Nico Williams, as Simon makes another save. Nico Williams, he does get back up, but it looked like one of those, maybe like a bruised shoulder or something. But let's just not take it. Let's focus the situation back to the other Williams brother. Inaki with an absolute worldie, maybe goal of the season contender for us. Look at this finish. Oh my god, that is beautiful. Bar down. Inaki Williams gets his second of the game. We do sub off his brother Nico. He comes off for Raul Garcia, so again we go to a 4-4-2. Munayin goes out wide. Another reason why I was a bit reluctant to start Garcia again, as Inaki Williams this time is taken out. Honestly, absolute vendetta against the Williams boys. And Levante would half the deficit here through Morales, who I think in real life has just got a move to Villarreal. He's been a long servant for Levante. He's been consistent for them. So it'll be interesting to see how he does at Villarreal. You know, a bit of European football. He deserves it for sure. But yeah, going back to why Raul Garcia is on the bench. I also don't like the fact that Munayin is playing out wide. When we were at the start of the season, when Garcia was up top and Munayin was out wide, I wasn't seeing much of Munayin. Now, since the Garcia injury, he's been playing centre forward and he's been so involved in every game that I fear putting him out wide might nullify him again. But alas, we put him out wide, and he actually did just provide Garcia with another goal there. Levante did get a couple back as well. Look at this double save as well from Simon. Unreal from the lad. We would see this game out. 4-2 victory. Bouncing back with a win. Love to see it. Good reaction from the boys. Hopefully both the Williams brothers' injuries weren't too bad. We did sub off Inaki as well for Santi-Mina. As we look at the stats there, quite similar in expected goals and that sort expected goals, but overall we did score the more goals, and it was good to get a win. Back on the momentum, and we would go into the next game, Granada at home. Hopefully, just find a bit of form. You know, I think it's the top 2 or top 3 are sort of running away a little bit. It's quite funny. The Williams brothers had the exact same injury, bruised shoulder, only 5 days. So thank God that's all right. But yeah, the top 2 or 3 are sort of running away with it in La Liga, and then there's a big cluster of players, a big cluster of teams in battling for the Champions League spots, and we are in that fight. So we need to be as consistent as possible as we head to the Sant Mamés Stadium for the final game of the episode. Granada at home. We would go back to the 4-4-2. Dropped Nico Williams. I wasn't seeing much of him starting. He had better impact as a sub. So we've put Garcia on. He's had a couple of goal involvements, so why not bring him back in? He wants to start, so here's his chance. Go back to the 4-4-2. Exactly what I was saying. I was worried about Munayin not being involved, but well, there you go. Straight first 10 minutes, he scored a goal. I think it was his 11th of the season already. Bit of a weird one. The keeper should have saved it, but look at this finish. Oh, Ike Munayin doubles his and our tally in the first half, in the first 15 minutes. Beautiful finish back across the keeper. Nico Menemed had the chance to make it 3, but it was a good save from the keeper. And then Inaki Williams dragged a shot wide. Honestly, Williams didn't have his shooting boots on. It was interesting. It was another good chance for him. On his left foot again, granted, but the way he's been finishing, and the way I was just gassing about his finishing, he pulls 2 shots in a row wide. A bit rude there from Inaki, but late into the first half and then early into the second half, carrying on the domination. A few shots, a few saves from the keeper. A nice ball into the back post, and Garcia's there again. Goal and assist in 2 games. Maybe he should be starting. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I need to be humbled. Because he does seem to have a good relationship with Inaki Williams, especially up top. As we somehow hit the bar, and the keeper made a great save onto the bar, and then he somehow gets the rebound, and then Kappa's shot goes just over. Thought that was going to be an absolute worldie. But that would be full time, 3-0. A really comfortable victory, back-to-back victories after back-to-back defeats. So we're going a bit streaky. I'm not really a fan of it. Hopefully we can continue this winning form. But yeah, as you can see the stats here, absolutely dominating. 16 shots to 2. Granada didn't even have an expected goal of 1. But yeah, in the interviews, we're once again talking about Inaki Williams. This guy, he's just finishing is incredible. He's going for Golden Boot, which I definitely think he can win it. Iker Munain, well, his first game starting outright since the start of the season, and he scored twice. So maybe I should just back this formation again as we look at the table. Real Sociedad continue to surprise us. Unbelievable from them. 13 wins and 15. Our rivals. So it's horrible seeing them up there. As you see, Espanyol's had a massive decline. They're down in 6th now after being, I think, 2nd at the start of the episode, maybe, or the start of last episode. Real Madrid in 2nd, and then an 8-point gap to Seville in 3rd. So the top 2 are definitely running away with this, but then I think there's about 5 points between 3rd and 8th. So that cluster of teams that we are right in the middle of, battling for Champions League football, is going to be very, very tasty, and it's important to get a streak, get a winning streak, because just like Espanyol, a few defeats and all of a sudden you're closer to mid-table than you are top of the league or even Champions League football. So we need to keep consistent. Maybe Garcia coming in is the key. We'll keep Munain out wide, but we'll see what we can do in the next episode. But that's going to be it for today, guys. Drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it. I hope you all have wonderful days, and I'll catch you on the next episode of this realistic career mode. Peace.